It's Ben. Every day on this channel, I try to show you how to make money in cryptocurrency. If you like money in crypto and streams that do not get cut short, then make sure to hit that subscribe button. Guys, yesterday we had a major snafu. We got it fixed. Everything's fine today, so really sorry about yesterday. We got cut off early on the live stream, didn't get to cover a few stories. We definitely wanted to talk about Polygon. Also, guys, right now, I want to show you guys a shirt. Fortune favors the bold. I really like this shirt. You guys can get this at 21mil.com. It's spelled out, 21mil.com. Spelled out. They sent us a ton of shirts, and they are freaking sweet. So we like this place. We like a lot of these cool shirts. I know we do have our own merch as well. But I saw this shirt, and I said, man, I really, really want to wear this shirt because I think this, scared money don't make money, guys. Scared money don't make no money. I don't care how many double negatives are in there. Scared money don't make no money. So definitely wanted to highlight this. But, guys, we're going to be talking today about a lot of altcoins. Altcoins are going crazy right now. A lot of them are. Polygon crushing it. I told you guys the other day, I think you had like $150,000 of Polygon. I looked, it's over 300 today. So I don't know how much it's gone up this week, but a lot. So it was a good buy for us. Talk about a Binance coin burn. We're going to be talking about Elon, the Doge father, if you will. And guys, the big news of the day yesterday wasn't something that happened. It was something that didn't happen. So we're going to be going over that as well. And guys, right now we are coming in let me see if that's the latest number there. Oh God, there it is. 873,000 subscribers. We gained almost 20,000 subscribers in the last couple of days. That actually, I believe, is because of a YouTube issue where they were not crediting us, all of our subscribers. So BitSquad has been growing in droves. We are approaching 900,000 subscribers. We will be there next week, meaning, TJ, what does that mean?
100,000 to the big giveaway.
100,000?
If we get to 900.
Yeah, that's right. 100,000 left until we get to 1 million.
Yep.
And, I was hoping Bitcoin would be around $100,000. TJ, they want to see you today. Everybody wonders where TJ is.
I'm here. Hey.
Where have you been, TJ?
I was out yesterday, just, wasn't feeling great, had a stomach thing. We have a lot of people here, just wanted to make sure it, settled itself out before I got around everybody else, so.
So thoughtful. You guys hear how nice that guy is? So thoughtful. But TJ's back today, so we got some more big announcements, guys. Also, just so you guys know, we're starting 2 live streams a day next week.
Yep.
So we're going to be doing a live stream at 11 like normal, 11:30. We're going to be doing a live stream at 5. So this is going to be a really cool show. It's going to be totally different than what we've done. We're going to be bringing on other YouTubers and other crypto personalities for this show. It's going to be really exciting, so you guys are going to want to stay tuned. Make sure to I want everybody who's watching. How many people are watching right now?
6,700.
How many likes?
1,000.
1,000 likes, guys. Let's get those like button up right now. Let's get that thing up to 3,000 likes, over almost half y'all. That way more people can come in, because the problem we've had when we live stream in the evenings is that you guys don't come back. So we need you guys starting on Monday to be prepared for the 5 o'clock show. It's going to be huge. It's only going to be a 30-minute show. Someone say sold all his Phantom. Are you dumping my bag, sir? Please do not do that. So anyways, so come back 5 for that. So really exciting stuff. But we got 873,000 subscribers. Very excited about that. I can't wait to get to 900,000. We will be the first exclusively only crypto channel to ever get to 1 million subscribers. TJ, did you think, let me ask you this. Did you think at the beginning of last year that by the end of this bull run, we would see any crypto YouTuber with 1 million subscribers?
Did I think it was possible? Yes, but I thought it was a huge, huge stretch. Like, I remember we talked about that, December 30th, 31st, January 2nd or 3rd, kind of first Monday of the year, setting that goal, to try to get to 1 million by the end of the year. And I remember thinking, like, man, I might be overshooting that goal a little bit. Like, that's crazy high, because like you said, the overall audience for crypto just wasn't that big.
Well, I'm talking about at the beginning of 2020.
Oh, at 2020. No, not a chance.
No.
Not a chance.
And we especially didn't think it would be me.
Well, I mean,
especially didn't think it would be me of all people.
Because at the beginning of 2020, what you
I had 10,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
So,
Quite the
guys, I don't know if you guys know the math on that. That's a 100x. So, just saying. It'll take us approximately, basically, maybe I had 12,000, but it's basically a 100x in about 16 months. So that's all thanks to the BitSquad.
And moral of the story, there's a lot of good things to invest in, but it's never bad to invest in yourself.
That's right.
100x yourself, that's a pretty good thing.
It's my favorite investment, myself. Because you guys know, fortune favors the bold. It's almost showing a little cleavage there. Uh-oh, watch out. Okay, all right, guys, let's go and get started. Let's look at the markets here. Right now, we've got Bitcoin has dropped a little bit, 53,800, but look at Ethereum holding tough, 2788. We hit a new all-time high for Ethereum today, which we will be looking at the Ethereum chart at some point, but just to take a quick glance on what that was, all-time high, $2,800.30. And so, to celebrate this, we're going to give away an Ethereum this week. So, it's only $2,780. I'm sorry, guys. I'd like to give away more. But we've actually, to spread this out, we made this part of our larger contest too. But all you got to do to get to this is go to my Twitter. You need to be following me on Twitter, obviously. Click on our contest on our pinned post. And if you just go all the way down to the bottom, if you go all the way down to the bottom here and just click this, it'll take you to the tweet. So that's probably the easiest way to get to it because I don't know when you're watching this. We may have several tweets. Right now, it's easy to find on Twitter. But for the so all you got to do is go retweet this. Not only do you get entered to win this Ethereum, but you get another entry for our larger full Bitcoin and 5 Ethereum and 4,000 Cardano giveaway. So really excited about that. Make sure you guys are following us on Twitter so we can get closer to 300K. We're trying to get 300K, by next week. So
and then probably give the Ethereum away next week.
Yeah, and yes, we are going to give the Ethereum one day. We're going to pick it live one day on the show, on the live stream. So you guys remind us of that in the chat next week. So I don't know what day we'll do it. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. That's 5 options. So, but anyways, I want to share that with you guys about the what we're doing to celebrate Ethereum hitting all-time highs. Because guys, we love giving away Ethereum. I want to give away Ethereum every day. We're not going to, but I want to. But pretty exciting stuff. But Bitcoin right now is dragging, and we're going to look at, the no Facebook buy. There was a big dump yesterday in the price as soon as that news came out. And like I told you guys yesterday on the stream, it's got to shake your confidence a little bit on the Walmart story. Like, did Walmart really buy Bitcoin? People are saying Apple may have bought Bitcoin. When you see these stories and you see these rumors come out and nothing really happens, it's like, okay, well, who do we trust? Who can you trust?
Well, and yeah, that's tough when people are buying it all on that hope. And then I really want to know though, like, who's the guy who that gets them off the edge? Like, they've been waiting and waiting and waiting, and then they hear this rumor and then they buy. Are they really just selling the next day when it doesn't happen, or is it just a different dump? Like, that's an interesting person to me. That's very indecisive if that's the case. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that's a good point, because who are these people that do this? Like, who's selling on this news? I would say it's probably pretty savvy people that are actually selling it. I don't think it's the guy that just bought it that turns around and sells it. I think it's the people that understand buy the rumor, sell the news.
Yeah.
I think that's who it is. Maybe us.
Right.
It's not us. We have sold no Bitcoin, just so you know. Certainly didn't sell any yesterday. You guys see our portfolio. We're proud of our 100 biddies. Do you ever want more than that, TJ?
Ever?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure it comes up. Yeah. I mean, why not?
Okay. I don't know. 100's a good number.
I mean, it is a nice round. I don't have a burning need for more anytime soon, but, at some point.
I got a new coin I want to put $1 million in.
What's that?
I just need to do it before next Saturday.
Yeah.
Let you guys figure out what that means.
Well, I think, we might even get to that a little bit later.
Oh, we will? Oh, okay. All right. I may try to put $1 million in something maybe I never thought I would.
Yeah.
So, but back to the markets here. We've got the market cap coming in still about $2.1 trillion. We got the 24-hour volume is very low. Trading has been down quite a bit lately.
Yeah, that's like 50% what it was.
Yeah, and I think, one of the reasons could be is because a lot like trading being down for Bitcoin and Ethereum, because that's the vast majority of the trading volume. You look at Ethereum 15.5, Bitcoin 48.2% dominance here. I mean, combined, that's what 63.7%. And so the vast majority of trading is in those. Well, right now, a lot of people are buying altcoins. Oh, look at all these people in the chat over there. That's pretty funny.
Smart.
God, y'all are smart, man.
Smart audience. Smart.
Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. So, anyways, the fact is, like, vast majority is that. So, I think right now we're seeing a lot of altcoins really pumping, really moving. And so, that doesn't necessarily get reflected because it's not a majority of the volume as these altcoins are moving. So, looking at the biggest gainers of the day here, we got Phantom. All right. Let's sell our Phantom. Let's get out.
Yeah,
that guy dumped his.
Yeah, that's probably why.
That's probably why. I'm just kidding. I may sell some. I don't know. Pancake Swap, which we bought some of last week. That's not in our portfolio. I just got that in a Binance Smart Chain. It's only a couple $1,000s, but we've got some Pancake Swap. It's up 50% for the week. I told you guys this could be a very easy top 20 coin when it was number 40. It's all the way back up to 23 right after we covered it. Big surprise. Huobi, Chili's, Polygon. This makes sense. I told you I bought $140,000 worth, and now it's worth over 106% gain on the week. How about that? Absolutely killing it. Icon, Algorand, BNB. I almost have $1 million in BNB now. So that's something I'm looking for. We got Cardano up 6%, 10% for the week. They got their Africa special today, right?
I believe so.
So we'll have to see what goes on with that. So let's move on over to the chart here. Let's take a look at the chart. Now, as always, guys, if you want to take advantage of any of the information that you ever see on this channel, you guys can head on over to bitboycrypto.com/deals. Yeah, I do want to come back to that second one. Ahmed Doric, thank you for the super chat. Leave that one up. You can go to bitboycrypto.com/deals, sign up for Bybit. I told you guys, Market Cypher's having a special sale here. You get 10% off with the indicator. But also, CryptoFace is giving away free access to his calls and his signals if you sign up for Market Cypher right now. So,
oh, wow.
Yeah, definitely want to do those things. I had a question in there. Who are the Falcons drafting tonight? You guys know I love NFL. I meant to wear a Falcons jersey today.
I'm sure.
Totally
Where's somebody go find the Falcons helmet? Oh, look, E-Run's good. No, that's not Falcons.
Yeah, no, I forgot to wear. I meant to wear one of my Falcons jerseys. I have like 30 Falcons jerseys. But who are we drafting? I would say, and please listen, nerds, please don't tune out. I just want to make this one comment here. I have seen a lot of mock drafts, and I believe what I'm seeing from them. I think the Falcons will draft Kyle Pitts from tight end from Florida. I think he's a generational tight end. I think he's going to be phenomenal. He may be the highest drafted tight end since I don't know when. For in a long time, I believe. So that's who I think we will be drafting, and I do not think we'll be trading Julio. And I think we will keep Matt Ryan for 1 year, and then by the end of this year, decide what we want to do. If we have a bad season, we'll draft a quarterback next year and get rid of Matt Ryan. Or, I hope Matt Ryan's able to make it happen. So I love Matt Ryan. All right, so here we go on the daily chart, looking at what's going on here in the daily chart for Bitcoin. Right now, we're not seeing any really big warning signs. What we're actually seeing in the daily chart, if you look down here on Market Cypher, is that the money flow is thinning a little bit, or it was thinning. It's bumping back up just a tiny bit, but we're getting a momentum wave up right now. And if I were to, hold on, let me take a look here. Somebody had sent me a text yesterday, and I meant to include this on the stream, and I actually forgot to do it. Let me see here what chart this is that he's seen. Because what he showed me on this chart is pretty phenomenal. Okay, it's on the daily chart. Okay. All right, so basically what he was showing was, let me see which hump this is here. Sorry, I usually don't get to look at my phone while I'm live streaming. I actually like this. That is this downward momentum. Let me tighten this in here right here. Okay. I see what he was looking at now. Okay, so this is cool. This is good stuff. Now, once again, if you want to trade this, not financial advice. Don't get wrecked. Don't over-leverage yourself. But I want to show you guys something. The last time that we got this right here, and by the way, we will be doing a tutorial on Femex over the weekend. It's a different leverage trading site if you guys are interested in that. We love Bybit, but we understand some people want some different options. But if you look right here and you measure the last time that we got a momentum wave down on the daily chart of any significance from that green dot, well, that didn't work there. Let me I jacked that up real bad. Okay. Jacked it up again.
Big love TradingView.
I love TradingView. I'm so good at TradingView, guys. I'm incredible at it. Okay. All right, so the last time we got this green dot on that downward momentum, it was a 95% gain.
Wow.
Over a period of a month. Now, I'm not saying we're going to get another 95% gain, okay? But I think we potentially could, guys. It's at some point you've got to look at, if we're going to get to the numbers that we want to get up to, then let's make it happen. It's got to move at some point, right? Mm-hmm. So let's look from the bottom here where we got the green dot. A 95% gain. Y'all are going to love this number. A 95% gain from here over 24 days put us at $96,000 by the end of May. God, that would be crazy. I don't think that's going to happen. So I don't think that's necessarily going to happen. But just look at the numbers. I mean, that's what happened the last time that we had something like this. So, I mean, if you want $100,000 Bitcoin, boom, here's your chance. TJ, could you see any way possible Bitcoin could hit $100,000 by the end of next month?
Whew. I mean, that's a heck of a move. Anything's possible with Bitcoin. I think we've learned that by now, up and down. Like anytime you think you know exactly what it's going to do, it'll always surprise you. So I don't want to say it's impossible, but that's a heck of a move up. I think we will see a dramatic move up in May, but all the way to 90, 95, that's pretty big. But, who knows, 70, 80. I think we need to see a move like that, a major leg up in that direction, like you're saying, to be able to be, like if we were still talking about a six-figure Bitcoin, a 200 plus Bitcoin, a 250, 300 by the end of this bull run, we need a dramatic leg up in the next month or so to get us in that direction to where, another 30, 40, 50% move up towards the end will get us there. So, yeah. I mean, like you said, that's a huge jump from 50 to 100, but,
who would have thought that it would have gone from, let's see where it was then, 29 to 58. Yeah. 29 to 60, basically.
And did that start at the beginning of a new month? Like, what was the date when that run started?
Well, the dot was on the 28th.
So,
and we got futures expiring tomorrow, so
right. That's kind of what I'm thinking. We're at the end of the month. Like May could be a great month and really let it rip. We know they've got people calling for $80,000 Bitcoin, in the next futures contracts. So it's not unreasonable or too unfounded, but it's just.
Let me tell you what I think, because this is my show, TJ. Okay, let me tell you what I think.
Okay.
You didn't have to volunteer your opinion there. Did I ask?
You did.
Oh, dang, my bad. Guys, okay, here's what I think. What I think is this. Could we see a $100,000 Bitcoin by the end of May or the beginning of June? Let's just say sometime between now and like June 15th. I think it's possible. I do think it's possible, okay? And here's why. Dan Moorhead, Pantera Capital, he believes $115,000 Bitcoin, or I can't remember if it's 115 or 120 by August. Now, he thinks that's the peak of the bull run, okay? I believe bull run extends out another 6 weeks after that. That's when we get the parabolic move we get the blow up top up to $300,000 to match the stock flow, okay? But we're going to have a massive pullback at some point. Mm-hmm. So if we were to go to $100,000 in the middle of June or by the end of May, I think it's still very realistic that we will still be at $100,000 to $120,000 by August. Because I think a lot of people understand, right? If you're looking at psychological numbers, the biggest psychological numbers out there for Bitcoin, in the last couple of years, $10,000, all-time high at 20, 50, 60's proven to be a pretty good one, but 50, but from a psychological standpoint, and then 100. Like a lot of people are going to sell 100 because when you start getting to 100, you are now getting to where some people could consider that the top of the bull run. And so I think what we'll see is when it does hit 100, a lot of people will think that's the top. It'll pull back, slowly come back up. Somebody said that was Carlos said that was really awkward of people to say that. I was just kidding, guys. Yeah. But it is my show. Guys, I don't know if you know, we love the awkward tension around here. Yeah. And sometimes the real tension. But the awkward tension's a little bit better.
Yeah. It's more fun.
It's more fun. Okay. It's more fun for sure. But the thing is that I could see the scenario happening. Now, the problem is to get to 100K in this time frame, like how? Like I'm more worried about the how. Like what's going to happen? Facebook didn't buy Bitcoin. Like that was supposed to be a big move. Didn't happen. So what are we missing here? So
right, like just so people realize that's another $1 trillion coming into the market cap. That's a lot of money.
Yeah. And do we have on the rundown the Fed report yesterday?
I don't believe so.
Let me just look on that. It says draws to a close. Fed meeting. We talked about this yesterday. Fed commits to holding. Yeah. So they did actually. So yesterday we got a dump after this meeting, but it wasn't because of this meeting. It was because of the Facebook news. So we'll look at that later. But what terrible text in an image combo.
Yeah.
On Bitcoin Magazine here. Come on, guys. You can barely read this up here. As Fed commits to holding interest rates at 0%, more investors will turn to Bitcoin. So that was the big bullish news yesterday that we did get. And we talked about how that's bullish for Ethereum as well. Ethereum's about to go all-time high again. It's at 27.85 right now. So we'll have to see what happens here with Ethereum. We're going to be watching it. I mean, we're going to actually be covering it right now. But I just wish some of you guys would have listened to me. Here, Bitcoin, buy yourself some more VeChain. I've got 400K now. Is that not good? How much money do I need, guys? How much money do I need?
They just want you to buy it all.
Buy more. I'm telling you, I got a coin in my sights right now. Couple of them. But guys, when it comes to the Ethereum price, I told you guys a couple weeks ago, and I really wish you all would have listened to me on this. When Ethereum started moving, it was really time to start considering looking at these other coins. And we're going to look at Polygon in a minute. Polygon was one I told you on 2 Sundays ago. Or last Saturday. I mean, it's up almost 100% since I told you to buy it. I mean, of course, not financial advice. I didn't tell you to buy it. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a bold guy. That's all I am. I'm just a bold guy.
Not a bald guy.
Not a bald guy. I'm definitely not a bald guy. I have got, I'm actually like kind of known for my beautiful hair.
The luscious locks.
The luscious locks. Who knows me for the beautiful hair? Myself. I'm the only one that knows me for my own beautiful hair.
Catherine Cooley.
Coley.
Yeah.
She told me. I really miss her. Huge Nike news. What's going on with that? Let me pull up that real quick. Nike Bitcoin?
Yeah, and there was some more
Nike offer. No, this is not new.
And there was more talks of more stimulus yesterday too. Another 1.9 trillion or something that families plan.
Really? I didn't see that.
Yeah, I don't follow a lot of the mainstream news, but I did see some of that. I didn't have time to dig into it, but
yeah, I don't see anything right now actually. I don't see anything new on that. Tell us what that was. Where do I think Ethereum will be by the end of the day? Where will it peak or by the end of the day? I mean, it's two different things. I mean, I would say if you're looking here at the daily chart, I'm just going from here to here. Ooh, it don't look too bad. I would say probably by the end of the day, I'd say 28.50. I'll say 28.50 by the end of the day.
Nice round number.
I don't think we'll pass over 3,000 right now. I think it'll have one more little drop before it does. So, oh, my Jeep here? Is that my Jeep? I don't think that's my Jeep. Oh, Todd's trying to sell me another Jeep. I'm not getting another Jeep, Todd. I love you, but I'm not. I'm waiting for my Rubicon 392 to come in. So if anybody knows what that is, I think it'll be sick. Fire engine red. But looking at the Ethereum chart right now, I mean, we're still moving upwards here. I don't see anything in the daily chart to make me think that this is not going to, continue to. I hate this.
It's so entertaining.
You know what, though? I see Carl doing it. Like, Carl was on the show this morning. He'll be on today at 3 o'clock talking about Bitcoin and Ethereum targets. And Carl's so smooth with it.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
I mean, I guess he just uses it all day.
He uses
it
all the time, I guess. Yeah. So I hate it. I hate TradingView. Let's come up with BitBoy View.
BitBoy View?
BitBoy View.
Okay.
Okay.
Just going to leave that there.
Just me in a bathrobe. Yeah. With a bathrobe and a fanny pack.
Oh, gosh.
View. But I want to show you guys, this is what I'm looking at. I really meant to get in this with Carl this morning, and I didn't. So I really want to go over exactly what I'm looking at right now when it comes to Ethereum. Kind of what I'm forecasting to happen. Well, as you guys can see, I told you guys back here, the last time I drew on this chart, it could go up or it could go down. And look, it went up. Amazing. So let me get rid of these drawings here. But what I'm looking at right now with the Bitcoin, the Ethereum to Bitcoin price, I think that's really important, okay, is that if we go back and we look at, actually, I wanted that line on there. Where's that line? Let me get that line back. Can I get the line back? I cannot get the line back. Well, okay. I did not mean to get rid of that line. I actually wanted it. So I'm going to have to redraw it now. Oh, there it is. Okay, let me get rid of, it could go up or it could go down. Okay, so what I'm looking at with this, and is that the right line? We have now bounced above, okay? We have bounced above the 5% rate. Right now, we are at 5.1%. Ethereum costs 5.1% of one Bitcoin, okay? Now, Carl's line actually looks a little different than mine, and he's got it in a little bit of a wedge. And what we were looking at this morning with it was that there's still, like right here it is, okay? So let me zoom in on this. This is on the 4 hour. Let me actually go to the daily here on this, on the daily. Okay, here it is. So when you look here on the daily chart, I think this is really important for you guys to understand, because I think this is where we're really looking at how Bitcoin and Ethereum work together here, okay? This right here is the resistance line for Ethereum Bitcoin dominance, okay? William, he says Ethereum at 27K in 2021 is not tealistic, but yet your super chat
Is teal.
So just want you to know, bud, I don't think you know what you're talking about.
Feels
okay?
pretty tealistic to me.
Feels pretty tealistic to me. I mean, I just got to say, or is he saying tealistic? Like he thinks that, you know, like it's not, you know, you're not going to be sipping tea over it, is what I'm trying to say. Tealistic. I don't know. Good try, though, William. Hey, you stay at it, bud. You stay at it, bud. But this resistance line right here, okay, this trend, more of a trend line, I guess, but it would be a resistance line. Here is what I see happening, okay? Let me zoom in on this. I see Ethereum butting up against this dominance line. We do not actually want Ethereum to bust over this line. We don't want that. We want to save that for when Bitcoin's at its peak. That's when we want Ethereum to get up to 5 to 8%. Okay, we don't want it to bust its proverbial acorns early, okay, if you will.
Because 5% right now at the current Bitcoin price, you're talking a $3,000 Bitcoin versus if it's $100,000, $200,000.
$3,000 Ethereum, you meant.
$300,000. Yeah, $3,000 Ethereum, yeah, versus $100,000 to $200,000 Bitcoin. 5 to 10% of that is going to be dramatically higher, and that's where that 27K comes from.
Exactly. So right now, I mean, it's at a several year high. Yes, Bitverse will be coming to our planet. Yep. Yes. Welcome to Earth, Bitverse. But here's what I see happening. Okay, I see us hitting up against this number sometime in the next few days, maybe in early May, to where it gets up to about 5.5%. Okay, that would put Ethereum, I don't know, somewhere around $3,400. So I don't know, somewhere around there. Okay, if Bitcoin keeps going up. But what's going to happen at that point is it is going to fall back probably to, I don't know where, probably on this trend line right here. So probably back to about 4%. And that's when Bitcoin is going on a massive run. So, yeah, we actually already talked about that Trevor Lawrence story, but good stuff. Signed it with Blockfolio. Yeah, we're a big fan of that. Sean Harrison, thank you. But that's what I see happening. So I see Bitcoin really moving up, Ethereum having a really good week, and then kind of bouncing back. Why? Daniel Bell. Why isn't, you can go ahead and click on the next story too. Why isn't Cardano performing like everyone thinks that it will? How does everybody think it should perform?
Great question.
You guys have to get out of this delusional world of your coin goes up forever.
Right.
That's the problem a lot of you guys have. A lot of you guys, you look at your coin, whatever your cult is, okay? Your XRP cult, your Cardano cult, we're not in a cult here. We love Ethereum, we love Cardano, we love Polkadot, we love Binance Coin. We love coins that make us money, right? That's what we like. We also love projects that are doing things long term. But this idea that Cardano has a massive run up, how much did Cardano go up in 3 months?
I mean,
300%?
yeah, crazy amount.
Crazy, right? It's not going to continue that forever. It's going to have to consolidate.
It's 2,800% in a year. So, I mean, it was really low, obviously.
That's a 28x
Yeah.
in a year. We haven't even got to the exciting part of the bull run yet. So the thing is, guys, is you can't buy into this. Like, look, when we're making a lot of videos about Cardano, why do you think that is? Price is going up. We're not talking about its Cardano as much because it's consolidating. That's just how it is. We did the same thing with Ethereum. Like, we were making as many Ethereum videos when it wasn't doing anything. Did you see something on there, TJ?
I think.
Did you see a super chat?
No,
I didn't see it either.
I thought it was hidden.
It was.
Okay.
You went too far with it. I wanted a little more vague there.
Sorry.
Good try. Okay, so let's talk about Polygon real quick, and then we're going to talk about Benchmark for a second. Polygon Network raises $100 million to support growing DeFi adoption. Ethereum scaling project Polygon recently launched a fund aimed towards making decentralized finance more accessible to end users. But DeFi's success hasn't come without hefty costs. With the Ethereum network more congested than ever, transaction fees have shot up. According to Y Charts, Ethereum's average gas price is at 79 Gwei. Got to gain them Gweis. Stacking sats, gaining Gweis. As of press time, market 650% increase in the past year alone. That's true, but this is a little, they are going down a little bit. No, I do not believe Binance Coin can flip Ethereum this bull cycle. Do you think so, TJ?
Not this cycle. I mean, I think it's in the realm of possibility at some point in the future, but not in this next month or so. Or
I don't think this year.
Few months or whatever.
No, I don't think. I think Ethereum will stay number 2 at least for 4 years.
So you think it holds all the way through the bear market too, basically?
Absolutely. It's got it. Institutional money's coming into it. It isn't going anywhere else.
Yeah, no, I agree. But I do think we will see a lot of the players that are here to stay make some good moves in the bear market. You know, a lot of the good products.
You'll see them make progress.
Yeah.
Just like you saw Cardano. It was eating up, getting there, and fell back. They're going to do it in waves. They're not. You're never going to have a never-ending crescendo here. So, citing the huge surge in popularity of DeFi protocols such as Curve and Aave, Polygon's $100 million fund will continue to bolster and support the space. Aave and Curve are the latest protocols to migrate to Polygon's Layer 2 network in lieu of Ethereum. I'm not going to say that. Sorry. Staying away from that. Didn't want to get there. Yeah. Will Eternity chain moon at some point? Yes. Look for Eternity to really start moving in about 2 weeks. That's what I'll tell you. This migration and user base has helped Polygon achieve massive growth in transactions and active users. The recent boom in network activity, I'm like way off center here today, served as one of the major catalysts for the Matic token rallying over 4,000 for year to date. Wow, Matthew. Wow, Matthew said my shoulders are looking real big. You just wait, y'all ain't seen nothing yet. Y'all are going to be scared of me when I come on here pretty soon. Coinbase just tweeted partnership with PayPal. They're already kind of partners, aren't they?
Yeah, I thought they were.
Let's see what they said.
I think Coinbase is the custody option that PayPal is using as a business, I believe.
We're now offering customers in the U.S. a simple and speedy way to buy crypto on Coinbase using this is big news. We're now one step further in bringing everyone. Oh, wow. Okay. Excuse me. This is big news, guys. Here it is. This is big news. Bitcoin to the moon. What's Bitcoin doing? Did it pump? Did it pump? Did it pump? Did it pump? No. Okay. But in all seriousness, guys, this is really big news because now people are able to. Okay. PayPal, you can buy Bitcoin, but you can't buy all the other altcoins. You may be able to buy Ethereum and Bitcoin Cash and Litecoin on there right now. I'm not 100% sure if that's available yet. But you don't actually own it. But when you buy on Coinbase, you do own the coins. You can withdraw them. A lot of people say you don't own it till you send it out, but you own it. It's yours. And so now you can use PayPal to buy crypto and other altcoins on Coinbase. Tom Brady card purchased with $1.6 million in Litecoin. Pretty interesting stuff. I do want to go over this story real quick. Benchmark Protocol releases dual farming initiative. We are an advisor for Benchmark Protocol, an elastic supply token. They are happy to announce the upcoming launch of the world's first dual farming initiative on Ethereum that pays out yield in the form of liquidity pool tokens. Benchmark Protocol is leveraging a strategic relationship with a partnering project that has already been whitelisted on the Benchmark Marketplace. Shouldn't it be the Bench Marketplace?
That would be good.
That would be good. That's why they need me as an advisor. Guys, let's call it the Bench Marketplace. Okay, thanks, guys. The Dual Farm creates a unique liquidity pool that provides several key benefits, and you guys can see more about this. Providers earn high rewards, less contract integrations, launch of the new dual farming initiative, along with the upcoming release of Benchmark Protocol Marketplace, will onboard tremendous liquidity into the ecosystem. You can read more about how it works with the press. Let's see. The XMark token, which is the ERC20, has been listed on gate.io. You guys can read the official announcement by going to see what this link is here. It's on Twitter under gate.io's exchange. They've got that there. Beefy Finance, which, have you heard of Beefy and Bunny?
No. They're pretty funny names, though.
Yeah, Beefy and Buddy, they're the cake token competitors, pancake swap competitors.
I've been hearing a lot of really interesting project names coming out lately.
Yeah.
They're getting real creative.
Such as the charitable unruggable networking token.
Yeah.
Somebody shared that in my group today.
Never know what you're going to get.
Never know what you're going to get. Maybe that one might make it to the hit network. So, thoughts on Solana? We're actually going to be covering Solana
very soon.
Very soon. So we love Solana. We think it's really good. But anyways, one advisor is Nicholas Merton from Data Dash as well for Benchmark. So he previewed on his channel. You can see the sneak peek of the marketplace. So anyways, guys, Benchmark Protocol doing big stuff. They've got some big liquidity stuff they're doing that nobody else is doing right now. So definitely pay attention to Benchmark Protocol, one of the projects we advise. So, we'll probably be making a video on them, some point pretty decently near in the future. I don't know exactly when. Before we go to the you can keep that up, but I did want to say one thing about Polygon before we go on here, which is we covered this story yesterday. It might have actually been when we got cut off about how Vitalik came out and said Ethereum 2.0 will not solve 100% of their problems. Okay? What that should tell you is ETH Layer 2 solutions are not going to be dead when ETH 2.0 comes out. So basically, that was the big question, right? Like projects like Polygon and Cartesi, these ETH Layer 2 solutions, like if Ethereum fixed all its problems and it's just fast, then it's not going to need them, but that's not the case. So these are projects that are long-term holds. A lot of these, Cartesi and Polygon are two that we really, really like. So, okay, all right, let's move on here. Why BNB price is likely to rise in the medium term. What happened to the regular burns on BNB? Did they not do them regularly anymore?
They do. They just also do huge ones.
Yeah. They used to do them every quarter.
I think they still do. Like it's based on the percentage of their profits.
Right.
Yeah.
CZ announced the burning of approximately $600 million worth of Binance coins. The latest development, could you imagine just like, we got $600 million, let's just cut it.
Let's just toast it.
Let's just cut it. Like, hey, y'all see our portfolio? Like, yeah, that polka dot in there, let's just burn it. Let's put it on a ledger and lose a private key. That'd be cool. Take it out of supply. If you guys are really committed to crypto, okay, you will take all your crypto holdings,
just burn
put it on a ledger, just burn it. Burn your private key too. And send me your seed phrase. Okay. Don't do any of that. That was all sarcasm, satirical. Okay. $600 million of Binance coins got burned. The latest development is in line with the company's crypto burning program. The quarterly event, it is a quarterly event, reduces the number of BNB coins in circulation, thereby bringing down inflation and increasing demand for the remaining coins. The strategy has historically led to price hikes. And I told you guys, we are gearing up. We are almost to 7 figures in Binance coin. So maybe we're doing it just the right time. I don't know. But sometimes what we've seen with this burn is the buy the rumor, sell the news. Mm-hmm. So it hasn't always gone up. It's really been when people haven't been paying attention is when it went up.
Yeah.
When it's doing real well, people are expecting it to crush it, but some of that's already like baked into the price. Company's already committed to burning 100 million coins. Since January, the coin has surged by over 1,200%, and it looks as though it's headed to greater heights. I don't see them saying they're not financial advisors right here. Okay, I don't see them saying this is not financial advice because they're telling you right now Binance coin is going up. Coincentral.com. So just telling you what they said, not me. Binance recently unveiled its Tesla share trading service. To many, it is one way through which the crypto community can appreciate the boost from CEO Elon Musk, who has so far invested over $1 billion in the market through Bitcoin. It, however, also gives international users without access to U.S. markets the opportunity to trade the stock. Ultimately, the incursion of Tesla stock traders will provide greater exposure to Binance native coins such as the Binance USD or BUSD and BNB, which are regularly used by clients to lower platform trading fees. I just got to ask the question. Is this going to kill synthetics?
You mean places like Binance offering? I'm sure that's on a lot of people's minds. I mean, you get a big but then there's always like, does a centralized exchange kill a decentralized exchange? Like, I think there'll always be people that understand the need and the value of decentralization. But then there will also be people who always like the perks of what you get with a centralized exchange. So,
well, part of the big, like, let me tell you where we're at right now in the chat. Let me tell you where we're at in the chat. I can't tell if people are making typos or if these are new coins.
Exactly.
Like, that's where we're at. I don't know. I don't know what coin you're talking about. I think I do, but I don't. Okay. But anyways, the point is with synthetics is, like, the reason why I was so bullish on synthetics for this year is this is what they were doing.
Right.
You know? I was bullish on this idea. And so they can actually do, like, a lot more than Binance can, because it's more decentralized and it's more about, Binance is still having to deal with some regulation on this, I believe, and they're going to have some chickens coming home to roost at some point. But I don't know what just happened there. I don't know what that was. I just opened up Apple Music. Oh Lord. But I think that the idea obviously is so huge and so big, but if Binance is stealing their top, one of the biggest appeals when we did back then was like you could buy Tesla in different countries, and now they're doing it. So could Cardano ever see prices like Ethereum? No, 0% chance on that. So not enough money in the world. You guys got to understand now that doesn't mean you can't get, won't have the same percentage of gains or greater gains than Ethereum, but no. And the reason why would be the supplies. The supply of Cardano is, I believe, in the billions. And the supply of, I don't even know what the supply of Cardano is, actually, if I'm being honest with you.
It's up there.
I'm sure it's the billions, whereas Ethereum's like 114 million, I think. Let me see. 115.6 million for Ethereum. You guys can see that on the circulating supply right here. And then for Cardano, see what Cardano's is. How's Bybit during the bull run end? You just short all day. When the bull run ends, you short. Cardano's supply is 32 billion. So that's why the price of Ethereum is so much higher, because of the supply. You've got many, many, many more tokens or many more coins for Cardano, and they're each worth less because there's more of them. Ethereum's got a very low supply. So each coin is worth a lot more. Hope that makes sense to you guys?
So like, even if they had the same market cap, essentially the same quote unquote price, the one Cardano would be like $10 to $12 versus $3,000 for Ethereum.
No, not quote unquote the same price.
Well, okay.
Just so everybody understands, like what we're saying here is, even if Cardano and Ethereum had the exact same market cap, if they were both worth $1 trillion, Ethereum would be wildly more expensive per coin.
Right. The price of the tokens would be dramatically different.
Dramatically different. Even if it had the same market cap. So that means that Cardano would have to have it would have to be like 300 times bigger market cap to be able to get to the price of Ethereum. It'll never happen. Not a chance.
It'd have to be bigger than all of crypto combined.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. Ethereum would have to collapse and go to zero for Cardano to pass it in price.
Right.
Per coin. Okay, all right, so let's go here. Doge, Elon Musk dubs himself the Doge, is it the doggy father? Or is it the Doge father?
The Doge father.
It's the Doge father. Elon Musk dubs himself the Doge father in SNL promo tweet, prompting real people to invest actual money in joke crypto. Can we just get rid of this joke crypto thing? Like, I've really been thinking about this a lot. And I think we should kind of do away with the idea of a meme coin. It's a community coin. Really at heart is what it is.
I think the way it got that stuck on there is the creator kind of said he made it as a joke, and then people take that and run with it.
But he didn't make it as a joke. You know what I'm saying? Like, he put some development into it. Like, you know, he didn't really make it as a joke. He made it. You know, obviously he left the project pretty early. But when we say a meme coin, basically what we're saying is it's a currency. It's meant to be a currency is what it's meant to be. Kind of like Bitcoin started out originally, okay? It's named after a meme. Like, but it's not like a joke coin. Like, you guys can see this, right? People, because it's named after a meme, obviously people have ran with that. But, like, guys, like, it's time to look at the market cap of Dogecoin at $40 billion. Ain't nobody laughing. Like, this ain't a joke. $40 billion ain't a joke. You know what I'm saying? So, it doesn't really do anything, but Litecoin doesn't do anything.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, let's go down the list. Some would say XRP doesn't do anything. He's sitting right over there. Dogecoin, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash,
arguably XLM.
Yeah, arguably Stellar. Monero is a privacy coin, obviously, so it's got that going on. But there's a lot of coins. Bitcoin SV, they don't do anything. You know what they do? You send value back and forth between two people with them. That's all that they do. So, like, look, I'm not saying Litecoin doesn't have more development than Dogecoin. It does by a considerable margin. But that doesn't matter. At the end of the day, they're all peer-to-peer currencies. The reason why Dogecoin got so popular, by the way, is because it just had a really fun community behind it. And do you remember all the videos from that Dogecoin conference?
Years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the last one they had in Vancouver. Yeah, it was crazy. There's people out there having a good time, but it's not like, I don't know, this narrative that this whole thing is a joke. Like, there's not $40 billion in a joke, guys. Someone out there is seeing something more to this than just calling it a meme coin. And I think when we just call Dogecoin a meme coin, I think we're actually devaluing what is happening before our eyes. And I've really been thinking about this a lot lately. Because, guys, this is the number 7 overall cryptocurrency. There's more to this than laughing.
Right.
When you're investing in it, you're investing in it for the same reason you're investing in Litecoin. Value may go up. You can send it back and forth between people. It's got a good community. So if you like Litecoin, you'll love Dogecoin. That's good. That's a good. Here's the best part. You want to know the best part? The best part about Dogecoin compared to Litecoin is the founder of Dogecoin already dumped his Doge a long time ago. So before it even was worth anything. He hasn't owned any, I think, since like 2016. He doesn't even tweet anymore, really. I don't even been following him. Like, he's got to be the sickest human in the world. He has to be, right?
I guess.
You don't think so?
You mean just because he sold it all?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I imagine he's probably doing okay with other stuff, but
I don't know. Does he?
I have no idea.
He's got a lot of political opinions. That's really what he's known for now.
Yeah.
Jackson Palmer is his name. You guys can look him up. But anyways, so Elon Musk is apparently now the Doge father. It shot up 32% in the wee hours of Wednesday after billionaire Musk tweeted the Doge father at 2 a.m. I can tell you this. If this thing goes back down to 25 cents, I'm buying it. I am. I think that, check this out. The Doge father, SNL, May 8th. So this is next Saturday. He's going to be hosting Saturday Night Live, and you've got to know they are going to be talking about Dogecoin on Saturday Night Live.
100%.
100%. Who knows? Maybe they'll release the Dogecoin NFT market. Oh man, are there Doge NFTs? There have to be a lot of them, I guess, out there already.
I would imagine. Doge,
which started as a crypto joke inspired by an internet meme featuring a Shiba Inu dog, not a Shiba Inu coin, Shiba Inu dog, has seen its value surge almost 8,000% in 2021, thanks in large part to celebrities like Musk, who've given tongue-in-cheek love. That sounds so dirty. Tongue-in-cheek love. Wow, okay. To what was once a virtually useless digital token. See, it's not a virtually useless digital token.
Yeah, it kind of, and I think that's kind of what Elon Musk likes to poke fun at, is on some level, like, all currency is a community coin, and kind of I think that's kind of what he's saying is it's just as much of a joke as the dollar is. like if you're in the dollar, like you said, you use it to send it back and forth for exchange of value, and it's all based on the community of believing in the United States dollar that it's not going to fail, and if it works, it'll work. Kind of the same concept with Doge. Like if you believe in it and there's enough people that are willing to trade you with it, then what's it matter?
Exactly. Like look, if we're going to say that this is a joke, US dollar is a joke.
Right.
I mean, US dollar is the greatest joke of all currencies right now. I mean, we just go print it, blah, 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 blah. What is that one tweet there? Oh, God. Somebody put the charitable networking token on there. I didn't make that up. Somebody sent me that, I swear to you. It took me a minute to realize what it was, but I want you to read the next one.
Different energy with TJ in the house. Not quite that get Eddie Parrott on the show energy, but close. Welcome back. Thanks, dude. It is Eddie Parrott. He's got a lot of accounts. I can't keep up with it.
Satoshi, oops.
Eddie Parrott. He just changes his name every day.
Does he have a goal or a mission, or is it really just
to be our favorite chatter? And I think he's winning.
He's up there. He's up there. All right, here we go. No, Facebook didn't report any Bitcoin in its Q1 earnings, and I was really bummed about this, guys, because it really calls into question a lot of stuff about what we've seen about corporations buying Bitcoin. So far, what do you guys think about this? So far, outside of MicroStrategy and Grayscale buying these dips, okay? Tesla's the only company in the whole year, major company we know that's added Bitcoin to its balance sheets, correct?
I mean, yeah, like you said, major consumer face. There's been like some investment stuff, but
a company we've all heard of. Now, none of us heard of MicroStrategy before they bought Bitcoin, but like I'm talking about a FANG stock,
for all the
what's the company I'm trying to think of? Microsoft,
right? Twitter, everybody was talking about Square,
Dropbox, freaking
Salesforce.
Yeah, exactly. Like none of these people are buying Bitcoin that we know of yet. So, I think that I was very disappointed because this was going to be major, and I was hoping this was a narrative that was going to shape up. Now, we do know May 18th, maybe we hear Walmart bought Bitcoin. Maybe we didn't. Maybe that's not true. I mean, if, people are putting out these stories based on nothing, just rumors. And the guy that put this out, Alistair Milne, and did you know that he is, I found this out. Where is it?
Yeah, he actually.
Here it is, right here. Check this out. Read that. The earliest mention of the rumor traces back to investor in Atlanta Digital Currency Fund, CIO, Alistair Milne. So, or maybe it's just Milne. Does that mean that he's here?
No, I think he was saying he found this from these people. He didn't make it up, and then he just tweeted it.
Well, no, but I'm saying Atlanta, like he's here in Atlanta.
Not this guy. That's what they're saying. Like, if you read further down, I think it says this guy. Like,
no. Well, it says the earliest mention of the rumor traces back to investor in Atlanta Digital Currency Fund CIO Alistair Milne. Yeah, okay. He is the CIO of that company. So very interesting. Alistair, you want to come to you want to come up here? Want to come to the show?
There it is. Maybe? Later shared a screenshot of an email to prove it was first heard from some blah blah blah. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I'm just pointing out that he's here. That's all I'm saying.
He's in Atlanta.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Yeah. But yeah, so basically what happened is there was an email that he got sent from another fund. I think it was the Lansdowne Partners, a UK fund. And I mean, it's just one of these things where like I get rumors all the time, and you just wonder how much, I broke my pen. You just wonder how much are people trying to play you with these rumors.
Right.
Like how much of these leaks or these rumors are intentional. Because people know when they give me rumors on stuff, I've kind of learned this lesson. Like, they're giving me rumors, and then it almost never comes to pass. And it's like, people were trying to angle here. They were trying to give me an angle. Now, I don't know if it's the person telling me, or if it's someone, if it's the telephone game, and it's whoever's on the payphone down the street that is trying to actually get, basically a coin to pump by making up these rumors. But we don't know. But he actually said that he was not going to tweet again. He said he's not tweeting again until Facebook does buy Bitcoin. I mean, this guy's got to be humiliated.
Yeah, it's rough when you just put a tweet out there and then the media picks it up. And like they said, he was mentioned in thousands of different articles. And he probably guarantee he wasn't thinking it was going to be anything like that when he did it. But yeah, now everybody's looked at that tweet, and it's been a focal point for the last few days.
Yeah, exactly.
He was wrong.
He was wrong. Let's check out his Twitter account.
He actually has, or at least in the past, I don't follow him a lot, but he's usually got some pretty good tweets. Does it not?
Well, I remember following him back in like 2017, but I haven't seen anything he said recently.
And then also, I don't know if Elon pulled it up or not, but I had put on there an image from that was pretty good about DeFi. You know that image where everybody's you've got the people with the guns sitting in the oh, that was a trigger word, huh?
Oh, no, you just ruined the whole stream, TJ.
Sorry. But basically where it's got the people sitting behind it, and it's like banks, centralized finance, DeFi, you know, it's just it's a funny little meme.
I don't see it on here.
No.
I would have liked to have showed it. Let's see. So I can confirm that as of 10 hours ago, he tweeted again. So he lied. So he was wrong on the rumor, and now he's look at this. This is pretty funny. Bitcoin Twitter liquidated longs. Yeah. So he's still tweeting again, after all. Facebook is rumored to hold Bitcoin on Fox Business. From this tweet, they're saying it, and it didn't happen. So he is, in fact, still tweeting. Oh, that says Altana, so it's not Atlanta. Was I reading that wrong?
Or did they just have another typo?
No, it says Atlanta. It says Atlanta.
These news articles, man.
They're terrible, man. Like, it's unbelievable. Yeah, I'm sure he actually has it right, so I'm sure he's not here. He's in Monaco.
I thought it sounded strange.
I did too. I thought we would have known that.
Yeah.
Because between the two of us, we know most things. Of course, I'm like 97% of that, but you know, you do have a small bit of knowledge. I will give you. All right, here we go. A European Investment Bank issues 121 million digital notes using what?
Not Bitcoin.
Not Bitcoin, guys. Using Ethereum. Goldman Sachs, Banco Santander S.A., and Societe Generale AG served as joint managers. Let's see here. The European Investment Bank, the lending arm of the European Union, used Ethereum technology to issue 100 million little C things in 2-year digital notes for the first time, the EIB said in a statement. And we already talked about what some of these are here. We talked about those banks. The EIB said the transaction is a series of bond tokens on a blockchain where investors purchase and pay for security tokens using traditional fiat. Now, here's these people with these coins, man. I cannot. Oh, somebody said OneChain. Yeah, we like OneChain, actually. Is that OneChain in WASP he's talking about? I don't even know what WASP is. But guys, the thing is, when it comes to these notes on the Ethereum blockchain, Bitcoin will never be used to issue notes like this. This is what the Ethereum blockchain is built for. There are other chains that are good for stuff like this as well. But these are things that the European Union is doing. And where does it really end? I think the really interesting conversation is, you know, where do CBDCs come into play? Where do private blockchains, or actually not private blockchains, private sector public blockchains, like Ethereum, for instance. It was started by individuals, but it's a public blockchain. Where does this come into play in the battle of currency overall? And a lot of people have said the CBDCs are not really that worrisome. Of course, we're not talking about those gummies that you guys eat. We're talking about central bank digital currencies. And, you know, we're just at a very interesting transition right now in the world. Okay, I think that pretty much most people would recognize at this point that the United States is losing the reserve currency at some point. Yeah. I mean, I don't think there's any way around that. We've seen it traditionally through history, going back all the way to ancient Greece, that when you start dropping helicopter money, when your money supply goes out of control, you lose your power. You have to keep devaluing and devaluing and devaluing and devaluing until you have no value left in your currency. That's what's happening. The question is, and by the way, let's see if I can find this really quick. History of reserve currencies. See if we can find this chart here.
The timeline?
Yeah, I want to see if I can find that chart.
That might be images. Yeah, I think I saw it. There it is.
Here it is right here. Now, here's what's interesting about this, okay? This is the first fiat currency that became a reserve currency, okay? Portugal. I don't know if it was actually fiat in the beginning. Fiat was created more recently. But We're just talking about the world reserve currency. Okay, Portugal was the first. I think was that the Portugal lira.
I can't remember.
I think Mark. I don't know what it was. But in Portugal, they had it for 75 years. Spain had it for 110 years next. The Netherlands had it for 75 years. France had it for 105 years. The UK had it for 110 years. And the US had it for 88 years. But the average between all this is approximately 100 years. Now, or it's actually, I think, 95 years is what it is. Somewhere between 95 and 98. And as you guys can see here on the chart, I'll cover that in a second. If you see this here on the chart, it says 88 years. Well, what you don't know is when you really click on this here. When you click on this, I think you can find the date that this was made somewhere. Let's see if the date is at the bottom. The date when this was made, and I know this because I've looked into it before. I can't see it. This may not be the actual original. You guys can see here, 94 years is the average. U.S. held it for 90 years. This is actually a few years old. Actually, right now, we are right at the 94 to 95 year range. So we're exactly average for when the world reserve currency switches. But what's the other competitor? The digital yuan. A lot of people think the digital yuan could be the next world reserve currency. But the thing about that is nobody wants China to have the world reserve currency. They're already power playing the entire world. But at some point, it's out of everybody's hands. If that's the currency everybody's using, that's what they're using. But they ran their world reserve currency or their digital yuan test, and everybody said it was terrible. They hated it. So all the people that used it said it was horrible. So it's not ready yet. Bitcoin, I also don't think is ready in terms of adoption for that. So I think we're just going to go through a really weird few years here where I think almost anything can happen. So I think a lot of these CBDCs being made on Ethereum is going to be good for Ethereum. Is it going to be good for the world and the reserve currency? Don't really know. We see that here. Ashraf Majal, he says 18x his $10,000 investment by watching this channel. He says that TJ is a beast and I'm the goat. So
thanks for that.
I want to make a goat noise really bad, but I don't know how.
Do you want to just give it your best shot?
No, that's not it. That's not it. That was a whippoorwill.
Oh boy,
that was a whippoorwill. That was bad.
Is that a whippoorwill?
No, I don't know what that is.
Is a whippoorwill or
whippoorwill?
That's a real
whippoorwill.
thing.
Whippoorwill. Yeah, it's a bird, I believe. I believe it is.
No, it sounds like a real thing.
Yeah. Eureka validated their first NFT today. That's cool. We love Eureka, guys. I think that's it.
That's like one of those screaming goats.
Yeah, it's a screaming goat right there. I did it. I finally came up with it. The weird thing to me though was my first attempt was a bird. Like what goat goes? Nobody does.
Special goat.
Well, I'm a special goat for sure. How Wyoming became the promised land for Bitcoin investors. The state is attracting crypto firms with its cutting-edge legal framework for digital assets. Wyoming's economy is powered by, and if you guys didn't know, what's really interesting here about this is that Wyoming became a crypto hub because, what's her name? Caitlin Long, I believe she was a graduate of the University of Wyoming. I think she was a graduate, but she wanted to donate a bunch of money to the University of Wyoming, and she wanted to do it in Bitcoin. This was several years ago, and, she was like a big Wall Street investor or whatever, and so she said, like, okay, well, I want to invest Bitcoin, or I want to donate in Bitcoin. And the University of Wyoming was like, yeah, we don't know how to do that. We don't think you can do that. And so that actually launched this big chain of events that led to where now, Wyoming's very crypto and blockchain friendly. So this is why this is an important story. If you have no context for why Wyoming and crypto kind of go hand in hand, that's the background. So let's see what's going on now with it. Wyoming's economy is powered by some of the oldest industries in human history, including mining,
agriculture.
Yeah, I know what the word is. Let me try that again, guys. Including mining, agriculture, and tourism. But in recent years, the state has emerged as an unlikely champion of far newer inventions, cryptocurrencies, and the blockchain technology that powers them. Now the Cowboy State is arguably the most crypto-friendly jurisdiction in the United States, thanks to state leaders shepherding a series of new laws. These changes have encouraged several high-profile companies in the industry to move operations from traditional high-tech hubs like San Francisco to Wyoming's capital city of Cheyenne, including crypto exchange Kraken, blockchain platform Cardano, and payment protocol firm Ripple Labs. We do a lot of coal. I cannot talk today. We do a lot of coal, oil, and gas, and those don't necessarily have the bright, shiny futures they once did, the Democrats said. We're really looking for opportunities to bring advanced emerging technologies to Wyoming. I think this is so forward-thinking here because what we talk about a lot here at BitBoy Crypto in our larger company, which is Hit Network. Now, once again, guys, if you are not watching our other channels, make sure you're doing that. We're approaching 100,000 subscribers on Hit Network. This is our behind-the-scenes stuff. We also have new Money Gang, which Justin's got a new series on there called Side Hustling, which is really cool. We're getting a lot of great responses to that. So we're like making some changes to that channel, and we got a lot of cool stuff coming up there soon. So make sure you're subscribed there. 33,000 subscribers there. So let's try to get that thing up much higher than that. But the point is, at Hit Network, our mission statement is elevating potential to success in the new economy. We are in a new economy. How to get in touch to discuss an altcoin idea? Super chat. Appreciate the super chat. You're going to be much better finding somebody random on Twitter. We are not going to be pursuing any altcoin ideas. So, no offense to that. We're just not the people for that. So, by the way, how many people are watching?
14,000.
How many people have liked this video?
5,400.
5,400. We're getting better.
Yeah.
Your swing was great. You still struck out. We need 7,500 right now. So, guys, we'll encourage you guys, stop what you're doing. Smash that like button. It helps us get the viewers up in the video. So definitely thank you, Miguel, for that. But anyways, back to this. Elevating potential to success in the new economy. We are heading to a new place. Wyoming is the perfect example of people to understand this.
Yep.
If you're a truck driver, you will not have a job in 10 years. I am sorry. It's just the easiest example. I hate to break it to you like that. You've got to start looking for other ways to hedge your career. If you are a school teacher, this may not be popular, and I love school teachers. But guys, if you look at what happened with this Zoom stuff, okay? Yeah, parents didn't like it. A lot of people didn't like it. But you know who is going to like it? City budgets.
Yep.
County budgets. They're going to be able to look at, wow, we don't even have to make changes in the classroom. We can just have everybody stay at home, and we can save way more money than having to run this giant building.
Yep.
You don't think that's coming?
Well, you don't think larger class sizes gets a lot easier too? 50 kids in there instead of 20 with one teacher?
Yeah. Yeah. And then, yeah, there's a lot to this, guys. So, like, you want to look at jobs and say they're not really replaceable. I look at, like, counselor, pastor. Those are two of the only jobs I know that really need a human touch, you know? And you may feel like your job does, and you could drop your job down that you think won't be replaced. This is a new economy we're heading to. Mm-hmm. If you're not preparing yourself for this fundamental shift in the way we make money in the world, then you're going to be left behind. And Wyoming is doing a great job of adjusting that. It's a place that went from oil and gas and coal to they are moving towards technology. And what a great move that is by them. So I think this is something that a lot of people need to be thinking about. Someone said less than half like the video. Why, guys? Ben is doing a good job. Thank you, guys. Some people say I'm doing a terrific job.
Pilot will definitely be replaced.
What?
It's already halfway flown by the computer.
What has?
Pilots.
Yeah. Physical therapist.
Software engineer. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Pilots they're already almost gone.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah. Now I see what you're saying. Firefighters. Hey, you guys know what? They've got drones fighting fires now. I'm just saying, if I were you and I had a career, I would be more looking for how you could be replaced than just saying I won't be replaced.
Right.
Because I think almost anybody can be, almost any job will be replaced by machines in the future. And at some point, they're going to take us over totally. So that'll be when we're closer to the Matrix. So I am Neo. Fortune favors the bold. But anyways, guys, I think that I tried to make a joke earlier about saying I was doing a terrific job. People say it's doing a TJ. Yeah. Okay.
Better than, well, never mind.
Please. No, don't. That was close. You almost ruined our entire organization here. Thank you for that. Okay. Ripple wants to go public after settling SEC lawsuit. We've now got $140,000 worth of XRP, by the way, for people that were wondering. That's not included in our portfolio. I should have put that in there because it's just on, I have it on Bybit. So I did not sync that up to the portfolio. But I do have about 140K of XRP. I bought it just like I said that I would. The largest outside Ripple shareholder believes the XRP-related firm will go public shortly after settling its lawsuit with the SEC. Major cryptocurrency company Ripple has not given up on its plans to go public, despite its ongoing legal battle with United States regulators, according to SBI Group CEO. And, you know, he already said that Brad Garlinghouse said they didn't need the XRP token. So even if this does go south, I think they still could. I don't think it's going to go south at this point. Wow, you want to talk about a big reversal on what I think about things. But Yoshitaka Kitao, CEO of Japanese financial giant SBI Group, claimed that Ripple plans to become a public company after the firm settles a legal action brought against it by the United States SEC. After the current lawsuit, Ripple will go public. This is from Kitao talking about Garlinghouse and Chris Larson. Said the current CEO, that's interesting, isn't it? After the current lawsuit, Ripple wants to go public. The current CEO wants to do that. Chris wants to do that.
Yeah.
Is that not worded a little weird?
It is worded a little, like it would make you feel like there's going to be a new CEO.
That's the way well, wonder if it's a threat.
Right.
It seems like a little threat. Current CEO wants to do it. If he doesn't, he ain't going to be the current CEO.
Right.
You know, I'm just saying how I would read that if I were if I were looking at it. So, Kitao further predicted that blockchain consortium. I always want to say consortium. Blockchain consortium R3, another industry company actively supported by SBI, will go public one day. We've been investing in fintech companies, and we adopt that technology in our group, and also we spread that technology across the industry. Guys, this is boring. Who cares about this? XRP going public, or Ripple Labs behind XRP going public. I mean, that's like really interesting news. But what I want to know is what's going on with the lawsuit right now. I always have to look it up. Let's see if there's any new news on that. Because I heard that April 30th there was going to be something. Ripple demands, 6 hours ago, demands SEC to stop obtaining info on XRP dealings abroad. The legal battle has taken another turn. The SEC asked the judge to deny a motion to limit its investigation of the sale of XRP. That's probably around the same stuff. Does anybody know what's happening with it right now? Anybody have any? What are the next dates we need to be looking at? I wonder.
I haven't heard anything new on the lawsuit.
I saw something a couple days ago about. April 30th. That's tomorrow, right?
Yes.
The SEC complained that Ripple was bullying them. I can't believe how this has turned out.
Yeah.
Like, I never in my wildest dreams would have thought that, like, it really has turned into the SEC is on trial right now.
Yep.
The SEC is on trial. Ripple is not on trial. I just thought the government was more powerful than this.
Yeah.
I thought the government could choose their judge a little better.
Yeah, you'd think.
Well, I tell you what. I mean, I don't know. Who knows? By the end of this, there may be something mysterious where suddenly they have to change judges.
Yeah. Right.
I mean,
it's not going the way they were expecting, and all of a sudden, big change.
Ripple CEO feels really good about the progress. Well, guys, I mean, y'all know now at this point, I'm hoping Ripple goes 10x. I don't know if TJ cares, but I'm pretty invested in this thing right now. So, I'm certainly hoping that that they win at this point. It says, we had sought discovery. This is from Brad Garlinghouse at how and why Bitcoin either weren't securities. We had sought this information even before the lawsuit. How were those determinations made? And we had already talked about this. This is something that they were looking for to figure out exactly what they wanted to know what the SEC had on them already. Someone said, sorry, I meant how's Bybit during the parabolic part of the bull run in? Good time to earn if timed correctly. We don't know because Bybit was not around at the peak of the bull run. So it actually launched, I think, in March of 18, I think. But we do know how leverage trading was. We do know there were several. Look, I want you guys to understand what I'm saying. Overnight millionaires, but I'm not telling you that will happen to you. But BitMEX was the big leverage trading side of choice. I wasn't leverage trading during the last bull run. I didn't even know what BitMEX was at that point. Leverage trading was all new to me. It wasn't as kind of mainstream as it is now. But and of course, we didn't have as many YouTubers talking about it and stuff like that. There's a lot of people on Twitter that were degenerate leverage trading. And, for me, obviously looking at that and looking back, I know a lot of people became millionaires almost overnight with just one or two trades. But that doesn't mean it's going to happen for you. So just always use proper responsibility, use proper risk management, use stop losses. We don't ever want on this channel you guys get wrecked. But I also understand, I tell you guys this all the time, learning how to leverage trade, like getting wrecked is part of the process.
Yeah.
I've been mega wrecked before. We're way up overall on our leverage trading. I haven't been doing it as much lately. Probably get back to that starting next week because we're going to start using FEMEX a little bit as well. So maybe we'll have 2 accounts and 2 different strategies. I got a really interesting strategy that I've been given that's actually like a go small but go super high leverage. And there's a way you can do it where if you win 1 out of 10, you will crush it. So I may be trying to do that. Be pro big partnerships. Well, who knows? They may be partnering with us. We don't know yet, but B Pro is one that's on our radar at this point. We're having some talks with some of those people, so it could be something we're talking about soon. So just I don't have a confirmed video for that or anything. I'm not leaking anything. I'm just telling you, B Pro is one that's on our radar, and we're on their radar. So could be learning more about that in the future. So. I think that, where was I going with that? What was I talking about before I got interrupted by that B Pro?
Leverage trading during the bull run.
Yeah. You guys just manage your expectations. Yeah. Manage your expectations. This is a multi-year process to learn how to trade, but if you really learn how to trade successfully, you can get wins that will keep you from ever having to work again. So, but that doesn't happen for everybody. And getting wrecked is part of the process. And I don't mean getting wrecked, losing 100% of your money. We're gonna throw a pin, and we're also gonna preach responsibility. But I understand that some of you aren't going to be responsible. Just how it is. I get it. But hopefully, some of you can learn to be more responsible and things like that.
So, right on cue in the chat. I use no stop loss, LOL.
Well, he says I use no stop lost.
Oh, lost.
Yeah. Maybe you need to learn it's a stop loss. Maybe that's not why you're using it correctly. But look, sometimes I don't use a stop loss. But I did learn from Crypto Phase a very easy trick is if you just set your stop loss just a couple bucks, even $1 above your liquidation point, you'll save 20%.
Yeah.
So always at least use $1 above your liquidation point. And that's a insider trick right there. All right, guys, that's all I got for today. We got some other stuff we got to go do and record today, so pretty busy. I want you guys to know, sorry about yesterday, about the stream. We got cut off. Hopefully that won't happen again. We're looking forward to 2 live streams a day starting next week. Very exciting stuff. So that's all I got. Be blessed. BitBoy out.